Sunday, December 11, 2022. It's a typical scene in the morning, especially in throughout Vietnam. You have these little cart vendors peddling juice, high-octane coffee. Folks just sitting on stools, enjoying their morning joe. Monday through Friday, it's mostly guys because they don't work. It's the women that work for the most part. That's another story. But a bit of a generalization, but it's for the most part more accurate than not. You see an awful lot of guys hanging out on stools Monday through Friday in the morning when I'm going to work. And they're just sort of loitering, drinking their high-octane coffee. On the weekends, though, you get a little bit more combination. But here you go. This is what she serves, this high-octane coffee. And man, it is good, along with tea. And they got that down to a science. So I'm right in front of the reunification palace, and I just got my Starbucks up the way, my pomegranate hibiscus drink, and going for a little walk. Done with church early this morning, Sunday, December 11th, and this is how it goes down, man. We just go for a little stroll, and got a busy week ahead. Head for the States a week from today, actually, for Christmas. It'd be nice to get back to the Scottsdale and Arizona. Enjoy the holidays. Be back here second week of January. So yeah, this is how it goes down. Very similar to what goes down in Hong Kong on the weekends on Sundays. If you go down Chatter Street, you got all the maids in Hong Kong side out enjoying their Sunday. So yeah, it's nice out. It's probably, I don't know, 22, 23 degrees. A little puppy. Centigrade. There you go. This is what they peddle. It's good stuff. There's the coffee.
Hello?
That is high octane. That is really high octane stuff. I try to skip it a couple of days a week. It's too much caffeine. Reunification, Independence Palace. There it is. I've never been in there. I don't quite know why I haven't. I've just never had a desire. But yeah, they have nice parks here. Thick tundra. This is the part that I don't like, the motorcycles on the sidewalk and the quality of the sidewalks. I took a dive here about 5-6 months ago and cracked 2 bones in my shoulder, and I'm still pretty aggravated about it. It's healed up, but I think I tore my rotator cuff. So live and learn. Watch where you're walking, that's for sure. This is a good restaurant right here. I've eaten here before. There's one over on Pasteur as well. I don't know how you pronounce this. Ngon, Non restaurant. I did a review on it. They have really good food. Really good really good Vietnamese food. So I go there quite often. Over on Pasteur. Probably twice a month I'll stop in. It's good stuff. So yeah, Sunday morning stroll. It's beautiful. It's not too humid. Not too hot. And I'm enjoying my Sunday morning. Just had a nice church procession. Went to the Vietnamese session And I get a lot out of that. So yeah, really nice. I should go have some pho and some of those fresh Vietnamese spring rolls. Maybe I'll have that this morning. Let me get out of this person's way. This is the one thing I don't like, is the motorcycles on the sidewalk. But I seem to be handling it a little bit better lately, not getting so aggravated. So that's, maybe there's hope after all. Anyway, you know, like I said, I've been listening to these guys on these podcasts. And you know what? They've all got little nuggets and different ways of saying things and expressing themselves. Look at this thing. That's a beast. But, you know what? You write stuff down and you remember it. And when you're having a kind of an awkward day or whatever, you pull that out and you remember things, and it helps out a lot. It also helps out to keep in mind that life could be a lot worse. Think about the work that these folks have to do for the meager existence that they have. That's the other thing that keeps you going here. When you live overseas as an expat, you tend to have a little more mindfulness. That's the one thing I've gotten out of being an expat, is mindfulness and recognition of, being thankful for what you do have versus constantly being on this quest to, get more and more and more. Just appreciate what you have. Appreciate what others don't have and try and help them out a little bit. I've got a staff that I care about dearly, and we just gave out our Chinese New Year, announced our Chinese New Year and set bonuses. So another good year, and they're being rewarded handsomely, and playing a little part in that sure makes me feel good as their supervisor and their boss, helping us achieve goals and making their lives a lot better. And that makes it all worthwhile to me. So, at 62 years of age, there's only so much more, my next big thrill in life is probably going to be, death. I've experienced a hell of a lot of good stuff. So what I want to try and do before I clock out is help as many people as I possibly can make their lives better. And that's what matters to me now. I got everything I need, and I have things that I don't need. And it's not about me. It's really about helping some other folks. So if you hear something, or you go about things, or you want to change somebody's life, try and add some value to something that you're doing. And that's what's fun about listening to some of these podcast guys, is they're actually really good about dialing in certain messages and contexts that you can use in your life. But store it, don't forget about it. Write it down. The Rogans of the world and the Jordan Petersons, and what's that guy's name? Is it Segura? David Goggins. These inspirational guys that, be amazed the variety of their talents. I mean, Rogan, ex martial arts expert, comedian, podcast expert, really talented guy. Goggins, I don't think I've ever listened to a guy that's more motivated in my life. I mean, when I don't want to get out of bed, I just think of him, and I'm out of bed, man. He's just a motivating character. He's really inspirational. And Jordan Peterson, the world needs more people like him. A lot of horse sense, a lot of common sense, a lot of positive ways of thinking of the world, going about your affairs. And then I forget his name. He's Segura I forget his name, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, but boy, he's an awfully inspirational character as well. So there's probably, half a dozen, handful of these guys that I try and listen to And they really do add value. You know what? I'm going to go over here and have some morning fur. Ngon. Morning fur with some fresh Vietnamese spring rolls. That's what I'm going to have this morning. Na Hang Nan. I don't know how you pronounce this. I have no idea. I've been here 2 or 3 times. I've done a video on it before. And they have really good food. This is right on Pasteur. So Notre Dame Basilica is just right over here. Starbucks is up the way. I just went around the corner, loitered. And there's fur 24. That's inexpensive. Not very good fur. This place, if you have a choice for the money, just go right next door. You might pay double here, but it's not much. It's $5 US, $10, $8, something like that. Depends upon if you have chicken or vegetable. So yeah, Rex Hotel's just down the way. So you have it. What is it? December 11th, 2022. It's a Sunday. Just got done with church and had my Starbucks drink, little tea, and gonna go have a quick little bite, and then I've got head back to the apartment, do a little work, hit some podcasts, get ready for the week. Good way to start out the day. A little church, little thoughts, a little appreciation, and try to make the best of life, you know. As an expat, life is an expat. I suspect District 2 is probably busy. That's where a lot of the expats are at. Okay, here we go. Walk across the way. Tough way to earn a living right here. Picking up cardboard. All right, here we go. Time to eat. Bye-bye.